Tracy Atkinson is the founder of the new natural skincare company Mythologie, based in Brooklyn, New York. And Mythologie has recently launched their debut line of organic face oils. And she's going to talk to us today about face oils, including their benefits like anti-aging, scar healing, and emotional benefits. And I am the Stop Skin Picking coach. My name's Annette Pasternak, if you don't know me already. Welcome, Tracy.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you for being here. This is going to be great. So let's start with the basics. Why don't you first tell us what face oils are?
Face oils are a blend of different botanical oils, where they're blended synergistically so that with their different properties, obviously together they create a whole with a certain purpose. So each blend, has a specific purpose. For example, in one of the blends that we have, Radiance, it has a lot of omega-6 and omega-3 oils, which are very easily absorbed by the skin. So this makes it a great oil for normal to oily skin or acne-prone skin. Because the omega-9 oil, which normally sits on the skin and is not that easily absorbed, can clog pores. So if one has a tendency toward acne, you definitely want to stay away from omega-9 oils. So basically face oils are for many different purposes. Obviously, moisturizing the skin, very deeply, deep hydration. They're also for fading fine lines or even, reducing wrinkles. Could be if it is specific oils are used that are good for scarring. It can reduce scarring. Can heal sun damage, or can also help with eczema and inflammation. So face oils have many different functions and properties. It just depends on what oils are used in that particular blend.
That's great. So, yeah, you mentioned a few things that my viewers especially will be concerned about. As far as acne and scarring. So you said that omega-9 oils are not good for acne, might cause acne. So what is good anti-acne, or are there face oils, that acne-prone people can use?
Definitely. Just because you have oily skin or are prone to acne, you can still use face oils. In fact, it can be very good because part of the reason that acne occurs, it means there's an imbalance in, the oil production. So basically there's a shortage of omega-6 in the skin. So if you add omega-6 in, it helps to balance out, and the skin won't produce as much oil, which creates acne. So it actually can balance out your skin and stop acne from happening. So Radiance is the best one for that category because, like I said, it has very little omega-9 in it. So therefore, it's very high in omega-6 oils, which are those oils that help to balance out, the skin. Especially if you have combination skin, it can help to balance that out as well. And omega-3, which it has quite a bit of, like in kiwi oil and chia seed oil, are very high in omega-3. Those are excellent for anti-inflammatory conditions.
Mm-hmm. Like acne, or inflammatory conditions like acne is. Okay,
eczema,
great.
Yeah, that type of thing.
Okay, so Radiance would be a good blend for acne. Great. Can you show us the Radiance?
Sure. This is Radiance. It has a slightly has an orange color to it, and that comes from two oils: rosehip seed oil, which is a wonderful oil all around, and it is a nice balance between omega-3 and omega-6, but it also has vitamin A in it and beta-carotene, which gives it that orange color. And vitamin A obviously is an antioxidant, so it helps to fight off free radicals, which can cause skin problems and also, aging of the skin. So, and also sea buckthorn oil, which if you see sea buckthorn in its concentrated form, it's a deep orange, almost red. So it's really loaded with beta carotene and also very high in vitamin A. It also has passion fruit seed oil, and like I mentioned, has kiwi seed oil, which both are loaded with vitamin C. So vitamin C is another antioxidant, great for fighting free radicals and also helping the skin to produce collagen, which that production slows down as we get older. So by putting these vitamins into our skin, it helps our skin to be able to do the things that it isn't able to do so easily on its own anymore as we get older.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. So as far as scarring, I seem to remember reading something about the rosehip oil that you mentioned in Radiance. Is that correct, that works against scars?
Yes, Radiance has chia seed oil and also rosehip seed oil, which are both great for helping to reduce scarring and heal scars. And there's quite a substantial amount of both of them in this blend. So of the three blends for scarring, I would say that Radiance is probably the best. Halcyon also has rosehip seed oil, and it also has avocado oil in it. So those two are also, obviously the rosehip is good, but the avocado is also good for reducing scarring. So I'd say the second best would be Halcyon.
Okay.
Of our blends, yeah.
That's great. Okay. And I know I use the third one, Silk. So, which, I think I remember, I'm not sure if you mentioned it today, but I remember that has quite a bit of the omega-9. So, it could, not all my viewers have issues with acne. So, and I use that, and yeah, I get the occasional pimple, but I got it before I used Silk as well. So, yeah, it's not necessarily going to give you, but oh my goodness, does that thing smell so good. It's like the best smelling thing I've ever used on my face or body, hair, anything. Not that I use it on my hair, but I'm just saying, like, when you think of nice smells, I often think of shampoos, but yeah, it's so lovely to use. Okay, so I know that different oils, different essential oils also have emotional benefits. Do you want to talk about some of those in the face oils that you have?
Sure. In Halcyon, it has geranium rose, and geranium essential oil is known for being able to balance the skin. Also, like I was talking about balancing the skin from combination skin, it'll help balance that out, or again with over oil production or not producing enough oil, it'll help to just bring that into balance. But also it's known for balancing the emotions, so it's very calming and centering and grounding. It also has frankincense essential oil, which is just kind of a miracle oil all around. It's considered like a wonderful antidepressant. So just breathing in, the scent of the frankincense is excellent for, well-being and, one's emotional mental state. But it's also, a wonderful oil for the skin for many of the reasons that we've talked about already. But it's excellent for aging skin, reducing, lines, toning the skin. It has a natural astringent quality, and it has a great smell as well. It's just a very light, kind of clean smell, and so those are the two. But it also has neroli in it, and which is one of the precious oils that are pressed from the petals of an orange blossom, and that is known to be also very calming and, opening up the heart center. In my research, I discovered that the ancient priests and priestesses of Egypt, used it thousands of years ago for their own well-being, both mind and body. So, and it's, used in many very high-end perfumes because it just has a wonderful scent to it, but also just like with these blends, perfumes evoke a certain feeling. for a certain emotional state. So it does have some also some other oils, such as a little bit of grapefruit and a little bit of sweet orange, which are very uplifting and just light. And so it has a very floral, fruity scent to it. So it's a very nice scent. Very different from silk, which is, in my opinion, very earthy, and it's also floral, but it has a richer scent to it. It's very deep and sensual. But they're both very nice in their own ways. And with silk, that blend has rose, has Bulgarian rose oil in it, which is considered to be probably the most precious essential oil that there is. And it's also said in terms of aromatherapy to have the highest vibration. So just breathing in that, rose oil can actually raise your vibration and just, again, kind of be an antidepressant and just uplift and inspire and help to, keep our, one's spirits up so that, you're less likely to sink down and can be more productive and just, have a better day.
Nice. Maybe I should use it in the morning too. I've just been using my silk oil at night, but I guess maybe it helps me have uplifting dreams. That's always good. Yeah, so Tracy, your skin's so beautiful. I'm curious what your routine is besides the face oil. Like, what do you do before you put your face oil on?
I actually stopped washing my face with water because water's, extremely drying. So I do use different oils, but right now I'm using argan oil, and sometimes I use jojoba oil or sesame oil. But basically, you just rub it into your face, and then you take a washcloth and get it somewhere between hot and warm and wring it out, and then, lay it over your face for 10 to 20 seconds and let the steam, open up the pores, which allows the oil to go into the pores, and it actually draws out the impurities. So you do that twice, and then you can gently, rub away the oil, but just very gently, nothing, too harsh. And then I'll take a toner, or you can take like a flower water, and spray your face a little bit, and then at that point you would take the face oil, take 3 to 5 drops in your hand, and then rub that, and the face will be a little bit damp, so it's a little bit easier for the oil to be absorbed. And also I take another 3 to 5 drops and put it on my neck as well. So it's fairly simple. I do know that some people also, if they still like to use their cream, then they can just add 2 or 3 drops to their cream and kind of mix that in their hand and then apply it that way as well.
Like a cream moisturizer? That's what that's great. Yeah, and just kind of makes your moisturizer even better and better smelling probably too.
Yeah, because the thing about face oils is that they're much more concentrated nutrient-wise than a cream.
Yeah.
So if you add 2 or 3 drops to your cream, you're going to get the benefits of the oil, but you also get the benefits of the cream, which, maybe for you, you just like that feeling, and maybe it absorbs nicely. And I just use the oils, but everybody has their preference.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I mean, I like to hear about the whole routine. The oil cleansing, I guess they call that. It's very interesting, so different from what we've been kind of drilled in to think, like, get rid of the oil, at least, if those of us with problem skin, and, those of us with skin picking or other body focused repetitive behaviors, my specialty, it's like, especially the skin picking, it's so nice to have a positive kind of skincare routine, something really like that we start to nourish our skin and do something nice for it, because we just have all these terrible associations with, what we're doing, the bad things that we've done to our skin. And so that's really nice too.
I think that, introducing face oils into the routine because of the wonderful smell and the texture of the oil, and also just, it has a nice look to it. It just feels very luxurious, and it just makes the whole experience, of one's skincare routine just something to look forward to, rather than just something perfunctory.
Yeah. That's great. That's great. We got a big word in there too in our YouTube. Okay, so I understand that you have a special offer for my viewers.
Yes, I do. Right now I have an offer of 25% off all, any of the 3 blends, and also free shipping. Excellent. So it's good for, a week from,
when we publish this video. Yeah. Yeah, I will put the link in the description, in the YouTube description, so just go there. So wonderful. All right, Tracy, well, thank you so much for being here today and for educating us about face oils.
Okay, well, thank you very much for having me.
Wasn't that great? Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. You can tap the rectangles to watch some of my other videos. Tap the square with the puzzle piece to visit my website, get your free gift, including a free 30-minute session with me there. And before you go, tap the circle with my picture in it to subscribe to my YouTube channel.